Hi, I'm Catherine, and I'm here with Helene, and today the Matinee Club presents Gravity. Gravity was directed by Alfonso Cuarón, and it stars Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. And Clooney and Bullock play an astronaut and a medical engineer who were in space working on a project, spacewalking, when a terrible accident occurs and leaves the two of them stranded, drifting alone in space. And they have to figure out how to save themselves if they can, and ultimately get back to Earth.
What a story, right? I mean, really something unlike something we've ever seen before.
Yeah.
And I thought the special effects were great. I kind of wish we'd seen it in 3D. I think it was intended to be seen in 3D.
Yeah.
Well,
after The Impossible, I crossed Thailand off my vacation list, and now
so
space is out there too.
I felt the same way. I mean, there were so many disasters. I would never want to go to space. It did have you literally gasping for oxygen.
Yeah.
When they were...
You're right. The 3D, the effects were amazing and really made you feel like you were there with them, floating in this chilling void, silent void of space. It was very well done.
It was really well done, and the way that Sandra Bullock's character glided through the spaceships was really, it was amazing. And I had heard that she trained with dancers. I mean, her body looked amazing too.
Yes.
We should all dance.
Yes.
I guess.
Yes, but it took them years to figure out how to film this, and they eventually built a 12 by 9 foot black box with LED screens, and Sandra Bullock was suspended in this box in a harness for up to 11 hours a day, and every movement that she makes in space was choreographed with the dancer, and she would make a certain movement with her body, and then the cameras would rotate around her body. So there are scenes where she's tumbling and tumbling and tumbling and tumbling through space. These were all filmed in this where each movement was pre-planned and executed in this harness, in this box.
Really amazing. And I also read that there was this 12-wire pulley system, as you were saying, and it was operated by some of the same puppeteers who operated Warhorse.
Oh, another job for them.
Exactly. So it was just, that part was, really incredible. The story, to me, a little implausible. I mean, she's alone in space. She, spoiler alert, she gets back to Earth single-handedly, and she emerges from the water like a water nymph.
Right.
Like nary a hair out of place in her little outfit. She just looked beautiful.
Right. Well, it's one to see, too, if you've always wondered what astronauts wear underneath their spacesuits.
There you go. And I did love George Clooney. I mean, so charming. What a great role for him. He was, self-deprecating. He was entertaining. He was funny.
He was funny. I would have liked to see more of him than just his eyes through that helmet on his head. But, that was another issue I had with the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think the special effects alone were outstanding, but the story and the rest of it, I mean, the acting was great, but I wasn't as blown away as I expected to be.
Yeah, how many kernels would you give it?
I'd give it 3.
Yeah, I would give it 3.5. I agree that it's worth seeing for the special effects alone, but it's just a little lonely with just 2 characters out there, in spacesuits for the entire hour and a half, or however long it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll be back next week with another review.
And please visit our website, which is on the screen, and we'll see you next time.